So both game 6 are wrapped up. One series is over, and one is heading back for a game 7. And thankfully, the Lakers closed out their series tonight in 6 games, and it was ugly for Memphis. It got ahead, relatively early, and they were able to hold through. They, win by 40 points in the closeout game. D'Lo had 31 points. Braun had 22. Anthony Davis had 16. He had 5 blocks. He had 26 blocks in this playoff series. And Memphis as an entire team is at 21. So he's been awesome on defense. He is the Lakers defense. And that showed tonight. And of course, he had an awesome poster on Jaren Jackson Jr. But I believe that put him up like 29 when he had it, because that was like in the third quarter. But it was a great game for the Lakers. Santi Aldama was the Memphis Grizzlies leading scorer with 16 points. Their most efficient scorer was Dillon Brooks. He shot 36% from the field. And Memphis as a cohesive unit shot 30% from the field. So they was really locked in on defense, and they fed off the energy from the crowd. It was a lovely game for him. I could really appreciate what they did tonight. And Ham, he was better. I mean, he shortened the rotations. You didn't see much Troy Brown, Malik Beasley, and surprisingly, Mo Bamba got some run tonight. But when you're up 40, fuck it, might as well throw him in there. What's the worst that could happen? Same with Max Christie and Lonnie Walker. Guys I did not expect to play tonight because I thought it was going to be a close game. But thankfully it wasn't. They got time to rest, see who they face on Sunday against Sacramento and Golden State. And when it comes to this team, they had a chance to make some noise. They really do. I'm a lot more confident they're going to face off against the Kings, because Domantas Sabonis has been awful in this series, and he was even good tonight. I believe he finished with around 9 points, 7 some odd rebounds. He fouls out, and the Kings still win, I believe by 18 points. So both games were blowouts. Both games weren't that competitive. The Warriors was a lot more close. They just never made that run you expect them to make in Chase Center. It just never happened. And Jordan Poole wasn't that good tonight. But I like to see how they respond in Sacramento on Sunday. Looking forward to that. Not to be stressed out about any games now. And when it comes to a few predictions, I might as well do a few of these while I'm here, because it's going to be a short video. Because, again, these games weren't very competitive. They just weren't competitive tonight. When it comes to the 76ers and the Celtics, I'm going to lean with Boston in 7. I do not know how Joel Embiid's knee is doing. We will have to see. But if he's fine, then I would likely flip my pick to the Sixers. But we'll have to wait and see about that. When it comes to Miami and New York, I got Miami winning that series in 6 games. Who else? Yes, the upper premier matchup in the West. When it comes to Denver and Phoenix, I got Denver winning that in 7 games. I know Phoenix looks really good with all that top-end talent. I mean, their bench will worry me. And it's not that depth is the most important thing. It's just that bench can't be that awful. And you make deep runs. Or maybe it can. If you got KD and Devin Booker, it can be that awful. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I lean towards Denver, their offensive well-oiled machine. So I believe that touches base for all these series, because by the time some of them start away, when the second round fully begins, we'll be like a couple games deep in some of these series. So I want to get some of these predictions out the way. Of course, I'll do a longer video, not a longer video, a more prediction-oriented video. And when it comes to Dillon Brooks, Memphis Grizzlies, guys being unlikable doesn't do anything for me. I think it's great for the league to have heels, villains that are not the Lakers. So go ahead. It's just you can't be inviting all the smoke. You get some of it, and then you start ducking because your team loses a few games. Nothing wrong with Dylan Bain saying there's going to be a game 7 in Memphis. I would never want a player on my team to say, oh yeah, we're losing next game. There won't be a game 7. Would never want that. And when it comes to I'm fine in the West, I mean, they were a great regular season team, and there was nothing. I don't have that many issues with them saying they're fine in the West. Is it a wild statement? Sure, but they were a great team. I'm not surprised I would say that. And again, I don't have a problem with guys being unlikable, because I think it's great for the league. I really do. So when it comes to the Brooks, you live and you learn. Don't poke the bear. And you didn't respect them until they gave you 40. Well, the Lakers gave them 40 tonight as a unit. But without the way, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe. I'm out.